that?
You know, Mac went into prison for like the nines for a bit, and like he's been messaging Lucy, and she's been ghosting him.
What the fuck? Oh, she realized her boyfriend's a stone cold killer, and she doesn't want that anymore either.
It finally hit her that he's a Marabunta. I feel bad for him. He sounded really sad about it.
I feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad for
I told him
Matt.
I'll be there for his court case. You know, it's gonna be fucking long. It's got 3 judges.
Got like a panel, isn't it?
Yeah. It's Percy Weaver, Montag, and someone else.
Got. Got 4. Got 5. Nathan Watts, Percy Weaver, Ray Montag, Talia, and Harvey Litt.
It's a lot. It's a lot of judges.
Saturday, April 12th.
Oh.
This would be like really like a Sunday for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there for the whole thing, even though I fucking don't want to be, because it's gonna be long. But
I'll be around. I'll probably go in and out, to be real. Like I won't sit there for the whole fucking thing. Eh. I then I'll have a prosthetic arm. Okay.
sorry, I was texting.
I also say, as much as I fucking hate Kelly Banana, all the shit she was saying, she helped me a lot in the cells, and I was like, this is weird.
Yeah.
Give me all the info I needed. I don't know if she recognized me, because she's like, didn't mention anything, was like super helpful.
All the info for what? Oh, when you were arrested the other day?
Yeah, so when they seized all my shit, I had Kelly then FOIA it for me. To see if it's even worth my time.
I like the Polito lawyer. Frankie?
Frankie's so fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's gonna be a lawyer much longer, I'll be real.
No! She needs to be a lawyer. Who else are we gonna use?
We need Kimbo, man.
I have no idea who
Kimberly.
Kimbo is.
His name's Kimberly. He apparently destroyed Franklin DuPont in court one day.
Ooh.
I need to find somewhere to stop off so I can take a piss. I'm just gonna go pee at these fancy ass apartments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got some good bushes here.
I'll be right back. Right back. Gotta pee. head back for a few minutes, chat, but I gotta go. Get my food out the microwave. I'm having some pasta. It's a terrible cardigan. Are they gonna limit me? The light at the end of the tunnel. It's freaking bullshit. It's freaking bullshit. Wait, do you got Ruby? Nice. No, you barely made it, Tashi. Barely made it.
Pin cracker. Leviathan. Huh?
I think crackers in the glove box. What day?
Yes.
You got enough Ruby for a pin cracker, or do you need me to send you some? Also, do you want to hit an ATM with your gimpy little arm?
Yes, I do. I have enough for
Jesus
one.
Christ, B.
What?
It's not really. It's not really gimpy. I just don't have one.
Yeah. Armless.
I'm not the guy from Scary Movie 2. All right. Grab my good
Grab
hand.
my hand.
It's like saying to someone who's paralyzed, do you want to hit an ATM with your fucking useless, stupid legs?
Doing an ATM up these stairs, you fucking no leg bitch. Okay, I'm gonna pick up some here.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, was that Thea driving?
Maybe.
Probably.
Tashi, thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate you. Oh fuck, I owe you guys a dance chat for gifting subs to Beetle. I do owe you. I owe you. Is it here?
Just get out here with my gimpy little ass, yeah. Alright. I
You
updated
got a
Kimmy on everything.
motherfucking device or not?
Yeah, of course. I'm always they didn't take my device, but they took
what
my
did you
money.
say about Kimmy? What's up?
I kind of filled it out on everything. Just kind of up
Oh,
to date.
okay. Yeah. Good.
She did a
gonna
girl
be
for us today.
coming around more or not?
I think so.
Okay. I don't
I
care
think so.
either way. Just to be clear, like I mean I do, but I don't. You know what I mean?
The thing she doesn't like to do is stand around and do nothing.
Yeah.
Her ADHD kicks in.
I mean,
So
she
as long as we're
can
doing
like.
stuff.
What is doing nothing? I mean, like, is lockpicking cars doing nothing?
No, when we stand around and literally do nothing but stand in a circle and talk, or we say let's go push weed, and then we don't for 3 hours.
Look, the good news is,
To me, pushing weed is standing around doing nothing.
Yeah, but she's like actively doing something. Like
Yeah.
I told her it's not gonna really be like that anymore. All of our shit's over.
yeah, our shit's over, and a lot of the yappers are gone. So I
You know
want to
if
get.
Cammy's
like,
coming back to
through
town at
shit.
all,
I
or
don't
I don't know.
I might just email her and ask if yes or no, so that I don't have to go through this whole process of question mark, exclamation point.
wow. Yeah.
I don't have the
XD,
patience.
capital D,
I don't have the
colon.
patience for anybody. Okay, you're either in or you're out. Make up your mind. I don't have time for this shit.
None of us do.
I've been through enough. I don't need the extra headache.
I know Jane's feeling a little burnt out of everything. I know she goes through these spurts of where she's like around for like a lot, takes a break in the hotel room, and then comes back around for a lot. So
Yeah,
I mean, there's
people have
not a
different,
lot
like-
to do right now.
it's like
just
I
the
don't
same
fault people for
shit.
just chilling at home and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I mean, I wake up to hang out with like the people more than like because there's so much stuff to do, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
One. 2, 3. Who wants the farthest?
I probably should take the farthest on the critical list.
You two do this one. I'll go get the farthest one. I'll come pick you up.
Are you on radio, Wade? EV, you here? You here? You up? Alright, count it down.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god, I'm amazing. 6280, what's up, bitch? Oh, I'm done. I've been done for 5 seconds. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
Been done for 10.
Fuck you.
I got lucky on the third one.
I did it on my first try. I did it on my first try. I guessed the numbers.
You got like right off the first hop.
Yeah, I'm a fucking hacker.
I'm definitely not losing this money again.
2600.
Cop. Cop.
Showing up.
Cop.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Getting in the
What's
car.
up?
Getting some money out for my medication for my missing limb.
Ooh, I hate to see that, sir.
Yeah.
Huh?
Do you think?
What?
Do you think I could
No?
rob an ATM with one
He
hand?
has no fucking
Has
arm.
one hand.
That's fucking ableist.
Hey, sir,
One
we're not going
arm.
to assume anything, okay? We're not assuming, we're asking.
No.
Oh man.
No,
I
man.
mean, could you, sir? Could you? Do you think
I
you
probably could, but I just got out of surgery
Yeah.
like 2 days ago, so I probably can't.
could? Gotcha.
Yeah, we were actually
Okay.
specifically told by the doctors to
Not
not
to
get him
do
into
anything.
trouble.
We're just talking to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. You guys up to?
Well, we came up here because we got reports that somebody's suspicious in the area, and when we show up, you're here.
Yeah, no one's
Is-
robbing the bank.
You think somebody
I
called
wish
him in as
someone could rob the
suspicious because
bank.
he has one arm?
You are
That's-
suspicious, aren't you,
That's
Wade?
fucking crazy. Yeah, I
Hey,
guess.
sir, we're not going to assume or say anything, sir. We don't want to
Huh.
seem derogatory. in any
Insensitive.
way, you know?
That's okay.
Yeah.
Is it
but
because I'm
you're
wearing
really
denim? Is that
insensitive.
why we were suspicious?
Sorry?
Huh?
I mean, you guys are parked on a red, but I guess you just stop. You know,
Well,
just,
I'm handicapped,
stop and
so
go.
I have
Yeah,
the
he has
ability.
one
Yeah,
arm.
it was intended to just be a quick pickup and
Yeah.
go, you know.
Mhm.
But you guys
You know,
have
take a
stopped us
withdrawal
en
from the
masse.
bank.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of money out. Yeah, and I have to go buy my medication. I have to go buy my Valium.
Crazy.
for my
Yeah.
No,
anxiety.
no health insurance. No one helping you. That's
Nope.
a
No,
disgrace.
you think the state's got health insurance, man? They make
Well,
us
they
pay for
did.
it.
They
They
did,
did
and
before
then
the
they
private
got rid of
practices
private
closed.
practices. Fucking
I
Same
did
with
have health
that.
insurance.
Fuck Martin Pierce on God.
fuck Martin Pierce.
I don't even know if that's a Martin thing.
There was
It
a
is.
Martin thing.
Okay.
He was
You have
mayor
to
when it was
blame
gone, so
the
it's obviously
mayor
his fault.
for everything. Yeah, exactly. Anything bad that happens when
It's the
someone's mayor
mayor's
is the
fault.
mayor's fault.
It's always the mayor's fault. Gotcha.
Always.
Yes. Anytime, it's always their fault.
How could
It's
he
really-
let? How could he?
How could he do
Person.
Yeah,
this?
exactly.
How could he
How could Martin Pierce do
shakes
this?
right hand because doesn't have left? You know?
So y'all
That's
ain't
very
see
brave
nobody
of you.
suspicious or anything?
There
There
was a black
was
car
a-
that left, but
Black
Oh
car
my-
with like
a
Which one
blue
you
black
got?
underglow
car.
around here.
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah, very
It had blue
uncommon.
underglow.
Wait, which way did it go?
straight that way. The
North.
way that I'm facing.
Gotcha.
You
Yep.
guys look great tonight, by the way. Your two arms.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, sir.
I think he's
Yeah.
bitter.
I
over
love the
his missing
fits.
limb
You guys
right
look
now.
adorable.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank
They're
you.
like they're
Well, have a
color
good
coding
night,
for
okay?
me.
But let Darcy
You
have a good
too.
one.
All right, you
Alright.
drive
Don't
safe
forget your
too.
seatbelts.
Oh, putting that on. Thank you.
Mhm.
With right hand, not left.
Easy.
Oh, it's gonna work for a little bit. I'm gonna use this to my advantage.
I have one arm. How could you accuse me of this?
Nope. Fucking, that was close.
Good shit, good timing, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'll give this little tidbit to you guys. This is what Kelly told me when Kelly Banana, not Kelly Dean. So the money laundering cases that keep getting hit are people robbing ATMs and then going right to the bank and putting it away. Cops have been documenting how much money they have and letting them go, and then essentially subpoenaing them following their robbery. And then finding and seeing exactly, like, after they've been arrested, they're arrested for like 26 something. If that exact amount's been put into the bank, they try to have with money laundering.
I see.
Wait, how
They're
could
very
they?
sneaky.
How could they arrest them? Oh, you
So
mean
they're
like they
arresting them, but
look?
they're not seizing their money. They're documenting everything, and then they're going after them after the fact.
I'm surprised they didn't let you keep the money then.
Yeah, Petrova or whatever, Pastrami one or I don't know, asshole.
Petrova pastrami.
Well, they didn't document shit on us, so.
They probably just took note of my car and what we looked like for the future.
Yeah.
We'll go drop our cash off someplace. Do you want to drop your cash
This
at
is-
your room in Sandy? Wait.
No, just take me to the bank. I'll just drop it all off. I haven't been arrested with this amount, so I don't really care.
I'm just trying to make sure the cops aren't like in my asshole when we go to the bank.
That's fine. We can go by the. Let's go by the hotel rooms. I can grab the weed and go put it in the van. It's drying in my room right now. Kimmy did it grow with whatever seeds we had.
Okay. Imagine if you were drying weed when they raided you.
B, if we got
I
caught
found
that
your
night,
bathroom weed.
if we got caught that night, I put all that weed up, they would have found it all because the warrant was signed for that
So
night.
funny.
You think Sean will hire me at Pitchers?
Are you gay?
Is that a requirement to work there?
Maybe.
Half gay. Can I get hired?
It's half gay. You bi?
Yeah. Better watch out if you and Jane ever break up and Rod and I are on the outs.
What the fuck?
Jane's not into women.
She would.
There's a reason why I went from wanted to
She
wait
would
again. Have you seen me in drag?
Have you seen
Yeah.
him in drag?
I have.
I'm gonna use a little fuck doll at that point, alright?
He's freaking hot.
Yeah, dude.
Look, everyone's
fuck
into me, okay? You don't have to be bisexual to be into me.
What?
Everyone's into me.
What?
I've met some very, very straight women that are not super straight when they're around me, okay? And they've offered.
Like the ball?
Yeah.
I guess the opposite way with
I
the
see how
ball.
I see how flustered V gets around a ball when she wore a bikini.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Shh.
V gets flustered. I get scared.
What are we doing again? I just started thinking about Duvall in a
tell her.
bikini and my brain just went blank.
Think about Jane in a bikini. Whoa.
You should purr.
Burn.
Yeah,
What the
man.
fuck?
Yeah, these meds are kicking in on me. Just give me a second.
Holy shit. That's wild. Why don't you purr at
Maybe.
me?
I don't know how to purr. Also, that's your job.
Yeah, but maybe if you purred back, it'd be good. Just start talking to each other in cat.
What the fuck is wrong with both of you today? What is going on?
Today? Today?
Yeah, you're right. Most days. You said, why don't you purr at me? We could just talk to each other in cat.
Yeah, it's I believe they call it Catanese.
I'm not even gonna say V joke for that one. That is so ridiculous. That is. I'm taking a walk around this car real quick, and I'm coming back. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Tell Wade what you just said.
No.
Yeah, tell Wade. Tell Wade.
What'd you say? We gotta go put this weed away. We gotta.
It was a V joke that I didn't even say V joke to.
Oh.
Let's say it, V.
No. I asked him to purr for me, or like why he didn't purr for me, and he said that that was my job. And I said, well, if you purred back, maybe it would be like really good. We could talk to each other in cat. And then he went weird and said I was being weird. And then I said, no, I think they call that language Catanese. And then he had to go walk somewhere. I thought it was good.
That is a V joke, yeah.
But he
I
didn't
just
even say
don't know
V
how
joke.
the
He just
fuck you were
walked
thinking
away.
of Cantonese and came up with Catanese.
Come on, I am so funny. I'm so funny.
If Sean heard that, I think he might have died.
He'd be
He's
like,
in a
oh my
pitcher's
fucking
meeting
god,
right
I'm
now.
out of here. Oh my fucking
He would have
God.
died or went back into. I'm not gonna. I just realized I was gonna say a fucking V joke on accident.
Why is that a
I,
bad
I'm gonna
thing?
say.
Why did
I'm
you
gonna
make it
say
sound
it.
like it was
Well,
a
it's
bad
your
thing?
It's your thing. I was gonna say it's either he would die or he would go into a catatonic state. I got him.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Nice.
Yeah, when those happen to me though, it's not intentional. Like I'm not thinking of it.
I'm
It's just I
rubbing
say
off on
something in
you.
it.
Ew.
God.
Ew.
Phrasing.
Yeah, phrasing, please. Pause.
Everybody in this city is bad at phrasing.
Dude,
I'm
one of my
great at
favorite
phrasing.
things.
It's always intentional.
I think it was Jack Harlow. He was in like an interview, and the guy said phrasing, or he said pause as in phrasing. He's like, "You can continue," like as like a quick whip back. I'm like, "God damn!" Thanks.
So can we use your hidey hole, Wade?
No, nothing should be going into my hole. That will literally go into my body. and
Well,
not
yeah,
in a,
I mean
like,
it's your hole,
not like
obviously.
not like my anus, like, you know, where it's kind of contained.
Not
they should
your
be going in
anus
there.
where it's contained is crazy.
Well, your asshole is more contained than an open wound or open hole on your body.
But like, what if we put?
Why did I start thinking about your armhole shitting?
Ew.
What the
Ew.
fuck?
I have more control over my asshole than I do my armhole. Okay. Let's go to the White Rush quick. I gotta put this weed up.
Wade's like, I gotta shit. You walk into the bathroom. He's like, on his knees, bent over, with his armhole over the toilet.
I ain't no fucking human centipede type surgery shit, man. My fucking intestinal tract didn't get moved from my shoulder.
My arms got.
How do you know? Were you conscious when they did it?
I've taken a shit since I've been to the hospital. It's come out of my ass.
That's what they all say.
I have to bath / sponge bath for the next like 4 days.
Yeah, who's sponge bathing you? Is
Yeah,
Jane
who's
doing
sponge
it?
bathing you?
Jane's helping, yeah.
That's nice.
I can't really reach certain parts of my body, you know.
Is it because you're missing an arm?
Even with
Must be
2
some
arms,
short.
it's hard to reach every single. Oh my god, he said it.
You know what? You had just admitted it. That's fucked. I'm just really glad that you have Jane to give you a hand.
Well, she gives you more than just a hand.
An arm.
A mouth.
What a terrible day to have yours.
That's a terrible day. You read out all those fucking texts, those sexting you guys did.
The fact
Well,
that
you-
you're still thinking about him, Wade.
It's because of fucking.
I'm just saying,
burning your life with it.
someone's thinking about our sex more than we are.
Oh, you were gonna double down and say. Because I'm
Floor
fucking
3.
hard.
Can I get in this fucking car? Okay, floor 3.
Oh, fuck. Where the fuck is Mercy at, man?
Probably fell off a mountain.
Dumb bitch.
I think she was in the process
What
of
the
falling
hell?
off of a mountain.
Sorry, man. Listen, I've been recommended to go to therapy, and the only therapist around is her, and I don't know if I want to go to her.
Why?
Like loss of arm trauma therapy, like.
I will say, I've never heard of anybody say that Mercy like tells people shit in, you know, that happens in therapy, or she has like a big mouth in that regard. So I mean, if you did have to talk to someone, I feel like 90% of the
worst thing.
people who are therapists in the city just fucking spill all the tea that people tell them to other people.
Oh, if I talk to a therapist and they spilled my tea, I'd go murder them right in the hospital.
Yeah, me too. You could talk to Q.
Talk to Q. She's kind of a freak. She's talking about her fucking. She's gonna talk about her goddamn fucking.
Gonna talk
waking
about
up
sweets.
to empty trash cans and then.
She's gonna talk about sweets. Every time I talk to Q, she brings up Jerry. She misses him so much.
It'd be like a reverse of the fucking. Reverse therapy.
Like genuinely, every single time I've been around Q, she mentions sweets at least like 4 times.
Alright, we're good.
But I'd say if you want to go to somebody that you know for sure, I'd say go to Q. She'll wake up and do that if you text her.
She also has lost a nub.
Yeah, that's true. She could relate. But yeah, people that are like actively around Mercy's probably your best bet. I don't even know if there are there any other therapists?
Bro, I don't know. I know Bryce is a counselor.
Ember
but-
is technically a therapist, but she mostly does doctor stuff.
I don't know why. When I hear Ember, I just think of a fucking clown.
Clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Makes me think of a
Bro,
fucking clown.
I just can never understand what Ember is saying, man.
Dude, I can't understand what half
It's
those
so
clowns are fucking
it's
saying.
so funny though. The shit, like there was one time, like a long time ago, where she talked to me for like 5 minutes, and she was just talking, and at the end of it, I heard maybe 3 words that she actually said. I had no fucking clue, and I was like, yeah, that's awesome. She could have told me that she murdered my entire family, and fucking stole all my money, and fucked my wife, and I would have been like, that's awesome. I had no clue.
You did great, man. I love you. Thank you.
Because I feel bad asking people to like repeat themselves like 4 times to me. I used to have a really bad habit of asking people a question and then not listening to what they say and then saying what.
Used to?
Yeah, I don't do that as much anymore. It used to be way worse. I don't do that often, do I?
I don't think so. I think
What?
back in the HOA days, it was bad just for everybody because no one listened. Everyone had ADHD. And
Because the HOA comms were the most cooked comms I've ever fucking experienced in my life.
the only time we were good, and I hate to say this, is like when Kirby was around and was like directing stuff. You kind of had a feel it was gonna be okay, but
I just love when Julio was leading things. It was just whenever he'd get angry, it was so hard for me not to laugh. I know people were scared of him when he was mad, but for some reason, when Julio got pissed off, it just made me smile. Even when he was mad at me. I still think the funniest shit he did is when he kicked Dante out of the HOA in like he did it in like a corporate way. He's like, Dante, please come in. Like we've been reviewing your performance lately, and sadly with the current economy and everything, we're gonna have to let you go. You'll be getting a severance check in the mail, and if you could just fold up your cut and leave it on the table here, it'd be much appreciated. If you have any inquiries, you can contact HR. And you know, it was good. It was good working with you.
and then the awkward thing was him standing in the library while we're all running in and out doing shit.
Yeah.
I need to get an emote that is just like an old person. Just an old person talking. I need to get a animated emote of an old person yapping, because these guys they're just they just yap, man. Little yappers. I'm gonna go to the bank.
All right.
Because I don't care.
Well, I don't either. I deposited 80 grand in the span of 40 minutes, like 6 months ago.
You had 80 grand?
I have over 200 grand right now.
Bro, it's crazy how rich I used to be years ago and how not rich I am now.
Yep.
Wait, dude.
I didn't do that door anyways. It was getting in my way. Last thing to use my hand for.
I took $5,000 cash out of my account for quote unquote gambling earlier, and I just deposited this with the thing that says, it just says gambling went bad, sad face.
What I've been doing lately is when I get like a large sums, I put a bit into the tattoo account saying like X amount of tattoos and the rest of my tips.
Hmm.
When I'm gonna deposit a lot, I take like $5 grand out, and then I say it's for gambling, and then I deposit a fuck ton and say I won so much. Smile. Prove that I didn't gamble. You can't. Fuck you.
A lot of mine say dice rolls.
It's funnier if you take cash out and then you put cash in, because it's easier to prove, like, to tell them that you were gambling because you took money out for gambling.
Wait, so who looks into the money stuff? Is it the FIB? Or is it the cops?
Both. Depends on who asks.
Hmm. Yeah, whenever on I just write random comments, but like if a cop rolls up and I'm not wearing a mask and they see me rob the ATM, I just give the money to someone who's wearing the mask and tell them I'll get it later.
Yeah, we unfortunately took a couple good turns, but the Subway was way too fat and I couldn't sneak through.
So thick.
Oh,
So
I wish
juicy.
I wish there was briefcases you could just put a bunch of money in.
same.
I guess there's wallets, but it's not the same as a briefcase.
It doesn't look as cool, man.
No. I could just buy a shit van and fill it full of wallets. Maybe I'll just go only cash from now on. That'd be kind of cool. Although you can't purchase a car in cash only, can you?
No.
You have to give the cash to someone, but then it's like, what's the point at that point?
Yeah.
Do one of you guys want to drive or something, or like give me a few minutes? Because I'm just like, I really want to eat.
Yeah.
I can't.
I could
Have
drive
to be
around.
Rodathon.
Let's see if there's anyone in Polito.
Dabbing back here.
Well,
Dabbing with what?
My right arm?
Mm. Just kind of look
With
like you're
this?
hiding behind yourself.
Oh.
With that? Nice.
The meds are really kicking in right now.
Uh-huh.
Thomas.
oh, Thomas. Just talk to
And what have you
Thomas
paid
White.
for this?
Yeah, I got it. You want to get in the passenger seat? Or are you gonna...
I'm gonna run out here. Chat, I'm hungry.
Oh, this isn't gonna work. You're on your phone. Put your phone away. Sorry. That was aggressive.
You're so mean.
Sorry.
Yeah, next, what's it called? Next Wednesday, I go get, I think, prep. Wednesday, Thursday for my, aesthetic.
Hi, Thomas.
What's up?
Nice.
When you guys
I
dress
hope
up
that it
as-
adapts well.
Can I call
What?
you the red right hand of Osiris?
Oh, I gotta show you something. Hold on.
Sure.
I'm gonna email it to you.
Oh my god,
Okay.
that's such that works two ways. That's great.
Oh. Yeah, a bunch of Osiris have fits with the red hoodies, right? As well,
Check
too.
that out.
Well, that's awesome.
I don't know if I show Blade. Hold on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now he's chilling. What are you up to?
I just woke up, came over here. There's a bunch of people up at a pitchers meeting. It looks like.
It was
Gosh.
International Women's Day celebration for the final day of the month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, happening in Sandy, I believe.
That's awesome. I meant to wear pink more this month, but I didn't really have the opportunity.
Yeah, same, unfortunately. But there's always next year, right?
Yeah, I was gonna get the chapel decked out for like breast cancer awareness too, maybe.
Ooh,
That's October,
that would
right?
have been sick.
No,
Yeah.
that was breast cancer is not October, is it?
It is.
No, no. Oh, I
It's
thought
not.
you meant October running the event because she was.
No, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
It is. Yes, that's correct.
It is. Oh,
The
wow.
November is
It is also
prostate.
Trans Day of Visibility.
It is.
Well,
So,
praise be.
So October 31st is
Praise be.
for trans women then?
Halloween.
That doesn't work.
Because if it's breast
Just hold
cancer
your sleeve up
awareness.
and just whip your arm around.
Ah, yeah, the wind hit
Oh
it.
my
or something.
god. They took your arm but gave you a weapon.
No, he just
Sleeve.
has a
My mind is-
hole.
His sleeve is his weapon.
I start choking people with the
first you
sleeve.
wet it like a
Just starts-
towel and then you
oh my
like curl
God.
it.
I mean, you
Wait.
could just sew razor blades into it and just
Wait,
whip
you
them
have
in
to
the
do
face
the
with
John
Oh
Wick
my
reload
God.
now.
I just thought of him just.
I already ate, chat. I shoved like a small bowl of
Putting razor
noodles
blades
into
like
my
Kill
face and
7,
like
sneaking up
inhaled
behind
it. I
people
was
and
so
choking them
hungry and I
out.
forgot.
That's lovely. Or like a garrote or something.
You know, Peaky Blinders style. Which is actually not what they did.
Alright, well, I have to go get a checkup at the doctor.
Have fun.
Oh, okay.
You want to stay here, Wade, or do you want to come with?
I'll chill. I've had enough time in the hospital.
Valid.
real.
Thomas and them.
Alright, we'll come back after if you're still
real.
here.
All right.
All right.
Hello, Thomas.
see you guys in a
Goodbye,
bit.
Thomas.
Oh my God, V, that was you. Bye. I'm so glad we got to see each other.
I'm so glad we
What the
got to
hell's
see each
going on?
other.
What is going on?
Text you soon.
All right.
All right.
The hell?
What?
What was that?
What was what?
Why'd you say I'm so glad we got to see each other? What is going on?
It's just a joke. It's just a joke between us. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Are you
I was like, are you
excited
making
for
Fun of him
your
'cause he has one eye?
for your checkup,
Yippee!
Rod?
But who's ever excited for a checkup?
Well, it's good. To
Who is
get a
ever like,
checkup.
I am so excited to go to the doctors?
You are now. Yep.
One sec, hold on, I gotta think about. I got a phone ringing.
Do you
in
want
my
me to
head.
fucking drive? I'll drive. Pulling him out of the car. Yonk. Yonk.
Oh my god!
Let me drive.
Resisted.
Can't resist. Don't resist me.
You could have just taken me out of the vehicle nicely.
I like to be aggressive. There was hot sauce on it. My noodles, by the way. I put Frank's Red Hot.
Are
all
you ever
over them.
excited to go to the doctor, V? That car was going fast.
Am I ever excited to go to the doctor?
Yeah.
No. But I feel like I have valid reasons not to be.
That's true.
Look, we'll just get it all over with, and then we can get you like we can get you some ice cream or something after.
What about the
How's that,
dentist?
champ?
This might be exciting to go if you have a cavity and that's gonna get fixed, and
I
then
don't
you won't
mind
be in
if it's a
pain.
female dentist.
Hmm.
I don't like it if it's a male dentist. I specifically ask for female ones.
That's fair.
That may seem strange, but it's not for me.
Eh.
But I also never get like put under or anything when I get stuff done.
I only got put under for a dental thing when I got my wisdom teeth out.
I got an entire root canal and my wisdom teeth taken out with just the local anesthetic.
That stuff works really well.
It doesn't work on me. They actually hit cap of how much they're allowed to use on me, and I can still feel a lot of it.
Huh.
It doesn't, but I don't feel pain, so like, you
But
know.
you're not a redhead. Isn't that like a redhead thing? Like a genetic thing?
What?
I forget if it's with pain meds or it might be anesthesia, but like redheads have like naturally higher tolerance. Like the anesthesiologists, I think when they give anesthesia have to give higher doses to redheads.
I've never heard of that before.
It's either that or it's like the medication just doesn't work as well on them. It's something like that. I don't remember exactly what it is.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Being an anesthesiologist seems like such a weird job.
I want to put people to sleep. Legally.
Like, you put people to sleep and then that's most of your job unless something goes terribly wrong. But like, if you fuck up your job, they literally likely will die.
Yeah.
Or they'll wake up in the middle of surgery and that's also really bad.
I should ask and see if I can get my next surgery done without them putting me under so I can watch the whole process.
No, we don't need to add more trauma.
But I want to see. I want to see.
Why would you want to see yourself being cut open?
Because I want to see what my insides look like.
What the fuck? Why?
I don't know. For the knowledge of what it looks like? You don't want to see what you look like on the inside?
I look like everyone else on the inside.
Okay.
All our stuff's in the same place.
I'm so glad it was you. I thought I was gonna have to tell you about some motherfucker catching piggyback rides on your man's. Thomas.
What? Why would he not think that was you?
I don't know. I don't know. Do I not look like me?
You look exactly like you. He's getting
I
old.
am wearing a mask.
Oh, that's so generous of him not to ID you.
Yeah, he had texted me that he hopes to see me soon, and that's why when I said bye, Thomas, he's like, "Oh my God, it's you! It's good to see you." That's what that was. It was just funny.
Did he text you that when you were here, or when you like?
Yeah,
I mean,
as
when
we
you were
were
in Toledo.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't see. The thing is with Thomas, like, I don't know if he's memeing or not. He might have actually thought you were another person.
Maybe.
Only time I give people piggyback rides that aren't you is when I accidentally pick them up from across the room.
That shit's so funny,
The
man.
scariest one is when I accidentally.
You're the
picked up
only
the
person
ball.
I've ever seen that does that, by the way.
The scary,
like, I've never seen
literally,
anyone else pick
the
people up
scariest
from
one was when I
across the room.
picked up the ball. I think I almost
Did you
pooped
shit
myself.
yourself?
I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, Deval, just know this was an accident. Paul doesn't seem like the type of person that would ever want a piggyback ride ever.
I've seen her get piggyback rides a couple times.
Was it when she was thinking?
It's usually women that do it. I've given her a piggyback ride.
That makes sense. But I got like so scared. I had like, it took me like 5 seconds to like go over because I was freaking out.
Clive? Question mark? Maybe? Maybe someone else. Why is Mercy in handcuffs? That's Mercy, right?
I think so. I don't know.
Hello.
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 All right, let's get this examination
Why are
going.
you
Sorry, I didn't
in
do anything to wave.
handcuffs? What the hell?
That's
been a-
good. I'm
Then
a little
he's-
concerned
his
that you
hole
felt the
is
need
secure.
To say it.
His
That
hole
would
is
have
Well,
been
secure.
now you
my
need to
best
work
life
on your
off
phrasing.
What's wrong with my
hours.
phrasing?
It's
His
just
hole
like
is
a,
secure. It's safe.
it's like a king
I didn't put
crystal.
anything in it.
No, I slid down a
We're,
mountain. That's
one
the
day I'm gonna
helmet.
sit down and explain to
And
you
the
in
handcuffs
detail why
are
you can't just
Bryce.
say it like that.
But what if I put a gun in his hole and then he could just turn
Rod.
and just shoot out of his
That's
hole?
called
Rod.
gunplay, and we don't do that without
No,
consent
it's not a
in
sex
a safe
thing.
environment.
What?
What?
Why are you
You're
like
not talking
this?
about his hole.
I'm just talking about Wade's hole.
He doesn't have a hole anymore. You're talking about something completely
I hate
different.
this.
We're
buddy.
about
I
to
hate
look
this.
at
What?
Rod's
He doesn't- he
holes.
said
Do
he
you
has
want
a
to help
hole.
look at?
I
Do you
hate
want?
this.
What?
Do you want to help look at Rod's holes?
Well, okay, hold on. What?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
actually,
would
you
like
can
to
help
take,
look at Rod's holes.
I would like
Yeah.
to take a look at Rod's holes. Let me go jab this guy with a
Okay,
rabies
how am I the
prophylaxis, and I'll
phrasing?
come
How am I the phrasing problem when both of you just said that?
Exactly. Come on.
Why are you in handcuffs?
Bryce.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna be okay? Hold on. Before we do this, V, can you just pick me up? I have to think for like literally a
Dude.
minute. What?
It's your fucking appointment.
This guy's so ridiculous.
I swear to God.
Are you gonna be in cuffs the whole time?
It's okay. Be surprised what I can do with my hands and.
This is gonna be a fun examination actually to watch. Eventually, when he stops staring at nothing. So you fell down the mountain?
I slid a few times. The seventh time that I slid wasn't as successful. Yeah.
Were you trying to take the dump truck up the mountain?
We were going up and down. We were going
it make
up
it
and
up?
do you?
down. Yeah, actually did really
Nice.
well, actually. Very strongly suggest trying it out. He's thinking.
Do you need help, Doc?
I'm totally fine.
Okay.
You'd be surprised what these
All right, I
hands
take it
can
I'm
do.
gonna be the hands today.
Oh no, I've got this. Listen,
Okay,
I have
all right,
learned
all
how
right.
to move.
Doc,
Handcuffs.
I'm trying to be professional. I don't want to get fired. It's only been 2 weeks.
Listen, it's okay. The tighter
Give me another-
spaces.
Yay.
All right, let's get you
Hey.
to lay down over there.
Why are you still
you
in
need to take
handcuffs?
your shirt off.
What?
Take your
You
shirt
need to
off.
Take your shirt off.
And your hat and your glasses.
You wanted a full checkup, so we're going to do an EEG to monitor the brain. We're going to do an EKG to look at the heart. We're going to do an
bone density scan?
ECG for imaging. Oh no,
What
his
the-
bones are fucked. Have you seen how slow he walks?
Okay.
You can't just say that.
Yeah, I can.
That's because I enjoy taking slow strolls.
Just like you don't, like you enjoy not changing your clothes.
I'm in a different outfit. I don't know what you're. What?
Lay down.
Wait, why'd you make that sound? What is it?
Lay down.
Is it my tattoos?
You look like
No,
you've had like
don't worry
several
about it.
pin burst all over your chest, but lay
Oh
down.
my god.
Okay. Circle. Didn't
Chrissy,
know this was
please.
happening.
All right, let's get started.
Wait, I can't even label this report. Who is this guy?
Rod
No,
Long.
it's okay.
Thank you.
It's fine. We got this. All right. Now,
He's
because
getting
you're
fucking
so
cooked.
active
This
mentally
is
right now, we're
amazing.
going to start with an EEG. So I'm going to clean your head. We're going to put electrodes on there. We're going to get a full scan going.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
You're very oily, so let's just clean
What
this
the
off.
fuck? Oh, I'm not.
He's getting
I'm on my
fucking
7th pad already.
cooked. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh my
so
god.
Oh fuck.
17. 17 was the magic number.
What are you talking about? I'm not oily.
Okay. Alrighty. I have these nice little stickies here that are gonna give me some electric waves. All right. So basically what I'm watching here is just for any like hiccups. So I'm seeing any slowing of activity, anything that would give me a distress as far as like maybe the hippocampus, that's your memory and more spatial awareness,
Why would there be a
even the
hippo in my
Broca
brain?
region or frontal lobe. Well, you'd be surprised where you can fit things, or maybe you wouldn't, but we're gonna
Huh?
check it out.
What does that mean?
Where did my glasses go?
I love tapped you
Oh,
with
no.
my fist. I apologize.
That would explain why my nose hurts too.
Alrighty, getting the readout here. So far, we're seeing some really good activity. I'm not seeing too many jumps anywhere. How are you sleeping lately?
What sleep?
When you sleep, even if for 30 minutes, how are you sleeping?
I don't know. I'm asleep.
So you're sleeping well then.
Well, how do you know how you're sleeping if you're asleep?
Someone's getting a Karen tag after this. All
What?
right.
Well, I don't know what that means. Like, what am I supposed to answer?
Do you wake up frequently throughout the
Oh, fuck,
evening?
Mercy's so
Do you
funny.
have bad dreams that keep you awake? Do you have hard times like going to sleep after days at a time?
Sometimes.
Okay. Is there any
I don't
triggers
do
that tend to
drugs
circle around
anymore.
that?
Sleep
Okay.
is difficult.
Sleep is difficult because you don't do drugs anymore. Have
Well,
you
I'm guessing that's part of
tried?
it.
I mean, have you tried like time release melatonin, or have you found that that gets tied to like more anxious or stressful times?
Wait, am I supposed to eat watermelon?
Melatonin, time release
Pull a little bit
melatonin.
closer so I can hear.
I don't. No, I haven't.
Okay. It's one thing that I highly recommend for people, especially those that might have addictive personalities.
to
Instead
eat
of jumping straight to
watermelon?
a medicinal route, is an herbal route. So melatonin is a supplement that can actually be found in foods, as well as one that can be given in a dosage type. Time release melatonin is a melatonin that releases every 2 hours in the body. So not only does it help you sleep because it does calm receptors in our brain that cause anxiety, soothes us a little bit to where we can sleep, but a time release goes off every 2 hours, so it keeps the body at ease and asleep for a lengthened period of time.
Oh.
hmm So it is one thing that we could try. It's also one that I know a lot of people, because they don't want to take the medicinal route either, because they don't want to be knocked out. They're afraid that maybe they're going to miss something. They won't be able to be triggered if there's something alarming going on. Great thing with melatonin is
Yeah,
you're
I
not
can't
in
be
such
knocked
a
out.
deep sleep. Well, that's the thing. Melatonin doesn't get you knocked out to where you can't awaken, but it does help soothe the anxiety to where you can rest. So it's something that I highly recommend for people, especially like I said, they don't want to go a medicinal route. But that is just something to think about, because it is something I am noticing as far as jumps in the brain. I'm not seeing anything that gives me any worries as far as like neurosis, or anything that I'm seeing as like a jarring concern as far as frontal lobe, Broca region, even the hippocampus, anything like that. I'm not necessarily seeing those jumps, but I
Sean's
can
the family
definitely
member that has
see.
those problems.
I know, right? I could definitely see some
Mhm.
slowing though, and I don't think it's just because you're
Whoa.
dumb. So I want to make sure we get you some melatonin.
Slowing.
Mm-hmm. You got tired brain.
Don't we all?
All right, let's go ahead. Let's turn off the EEG, and I'm going to get these little electrodes removed off of here. And then I'm going to do a vitals check, and then we're going to move on to the ECG, which is going to be imaging of the heart. Have you noticed any chest pain or anything like that that I need to be aware of?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
like
chest pain
heartburn
is
or-
when we have something that hurts sometimes in our chest, like around our heart area. Anything. Heartburn, pain shooting down your arm.
I had really bad food
if-
poisoning once.
Okay.
I shit so much.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I
Do
mean,
you
I
want
don't
me to shove
know.
my hand up your ass, or do you want to tell me
No,
if you've had
what
chest
the
pain?
fuck? Your hand?
I'll go full like Jurassic Park. You know that you remember that Triceratops scene? I will just shove it up there.
Why? That does not seem medical at that point, Mercy. That just seems like fucking sadism.
Then tell me if you've had chest pain.
Like maybe a couple times. I don't know. I've been very stressed out. Could just be
Okay.
panic.
In the
I
times
don't
that
know.
you felt it, has it been dull or has it been sharp?
I don't know. I usually just kind of ignored it because there's a lot going on.
If you could ignore it, it probably wasn't sharp, then it probably was dull. Now, I know that that sounds weird. You're probably thinking, oh God, you kind of want the dull one. No, the dull one's the bad one. And check your heart rate and blood pressure here and see if I'm seeing a heightening of either, which again, not odd to see a slight heightening because again, you're getting checked out. I see a lot of people when they come to the doctor have heightened pulses and heightened blood pressures. Heart rate is heightened just a little bit. Blood pressure, I'm not necessarily liking the levels, but that could be a telltale sign of the heart as well. Do you eat a lot of sodium in your diet?
I don't think. V, do I eat a lot of sodium?
We have a lot of steak and eggs. Maybe.
Do you like utilize like an allspice or a specialty spice or even like
We get it
salt
from
and pepper?
Polito.
Okay, so yeah, you're probably on a high sodium diet. You really need to cut that back. Not only because of your heart, but because of water retention in the body.
What am I supposed
which is
to
not
eat
going to be
then?
good. Low sodium steak. It's still just as delicious.
Low
it's just not
sodium?
as
Wait, how
salty.
is low so? What?
Gotta get you some Mrs. Dash. That's it. Slaps.
Yep. Doesn't have MSG in it. Again, natural flavoring too, like utilizing a marinade. And that is also a good way to pack flavor into a steak without having to utilize extra sodium from doing like a rub or a spice on it. But yeah, your blood pressure is showing enough elevation that's a little bit of a concern. Not necessarily one that like I am like, oh, okay, we're gonna put you on metoprolol today, which helps with like hypertension and blood pressure and such. But it is enough that it is something I want to keep an eye on because it could be diet, but it could also be a trigger for the heart. Like I said, it's raised enough. I'm seeing 141 over 91, and so that's heightened enough where I'm like. Not heart attack level for me yet, but I'm still seeing some signs. Okay?
Okay. Honestly, I'm
All
surprised I haven't had a heart attack in the past fucking 3 months. Oh, that's pretty good for me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me listen to your breathing. I want you to take 3 deep breaths in and out. Mm-hmm. 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 One more.
Is that good?
Now you'll notice here, Dr. Pendragon, that when you have a chest that looks like this, that's normal, right? Like if I saw like a more chiseled chest, like like one that was like a little more shapely, like how we tend to see, that would be a little concerning. Since his is a little bit more like like the Pillsbury Doughboy,
Softer.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah, this doesn't concern me because I kind of expect that breathing from this.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Don't worry your little head. All right, let's go ahead and clean this little doughboy, and then we're gonna get some electrodes attached to him.
Wait, what did you call me?
What do you mean? Let's get you cleaned and sterilized. Stop being crazy.
Fucking cooked, bro. He's getting fucking destroyed.
All right. So with an
He's getting
ECG,
fucking
it's similar to an
destroyed.
EKG. It gets the readout. Same as thing. That's why the electrodes are going to be on your chest, but it's going to also have an ultrasound of the heart. So basically, what I'm going to do, electrodes are going to be monitoring things like rhythm, beats, all of that. The wand and the jelly I'm about to place on here will give me an imaging, seeing just exactly how the blood is pumping through, if there's any blockages that we might need to be concerned of. Doesn't mean we have to do anything today. We might see a blockage, you're like, that signals maybe something I'm going to be concerned of in the future. I know your history of drug use, so that can be a huge contributor to the heart. We typically see a lot of valve replacement because of heavy drug use, especially your drugs of choice. And so if you hear me go, that might just be me taking a deeper look, don't read too much into it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty, then I'm gonna pull out this lovely little wand. Don't worry, it's not going in you, it's gonna go on you.
Why should I be worried about that?
I mean, you were talking about holes earlier.
Oh my god.
Wade's hole, not my holes.
Wade doesn't have a hole anymore, so I'm a little concerned why you keep bringing it up.
Oh, that's depressing. I wanted to use this hidey hole.
you, okay.
What?
You can't say that.
Why not?
Alrighty.
I said it to him.
Let's start looking here.
Is this like an
Basically-
ultrasound? Am I preggo?
Yes.
You are in fact pregnant.
Oh god.
You are
Am I pregante?
carrying. What is that?
What? Is it a baby?
You are pregnant.
That is the fucking ugliest blobfish I've ever seen. All right, looking at the heart here.
Excuse me?
Sorry, just blew snot at the screen. Okay.
What? What? What are you
I'm
talking
gonna
about?
just center around here. Okay. Now that is interesting. Something I want to make note of. Now, you do have a lot of scar tissue around the heart. Again, not surprising with your history of drug use. I am seeing, and if you will mark this down, the upper right valve. Again, it's not giving me concern like I need to go do a stent or replacement now. However, I am seeing the early signs of struggle. So what that can mean is it can mean that you have a plaque buildup. Basically, that's where we go in and we had to clear out plaque and also place a stent that helps blood flow a little bit easier to keep the heart from a heart attack, from cardiac arrest or failure. Like I said, right now it's not slow enough that I'm concerned to go in surgically or even to have to do a scope. The blood is still flowing just fine, but I am definitely seeing it having to work kind of a little bit harder than the others. So, one thing I need you to watch there is like when you described about having numb pains. Those are ones that don't need to wait. Those are ones that you need to pay attention to, especially when they start shooting down the left arm and going into the thumb. I know that sounds really weird, that it would be isolated in such a small portion of our body, but the second you see a numb pain go down into your thumb, it could be a signal that you're having a heart attack. Now, if you start having dull pains that register and just sit within your chest, you need to come see us then before the pain travels, because that could be your heart saying, I'm blocked enough now, come and clean me out. There's no reason, it's actually not going to really help anything for us to do a plaque cleanup when it's like 60% or lower. Especially this one looks like it's sitting at about 30%, if I had to assume. But if you're living a kind of lifestyle, which I know that you can from time to time, that is going to lead to more hypertension, more stress, more anxiety, that plaque can definitely build up. There's more stress on the heart. The valves are having to work overtime. It could really put this into overdrive and speed up the process of the plaque buildup or even the valve giving out completely, and a stent not even having to be the issue, but a mechanical valve then having to be placed. So, like I said, it's nothing I'm seeing surgically I want to address now, but I'm giving you these warnings so that you can pay attention.
Or like, how do I make it better without surgery?
Well, healthy diet, lowering your stress levels. That's going to be a big thing because a lot of this leads from hypertension. I can put you on warfarin, which is a blood thinner. I'll be honest with you, it's not working hard enough that we necessarily have to go that route, because if you're
Can
going to
we
sit
make
here and
it so I
forget your
can be
medicine,
stressed and not make my heart worse?
no,
There's
no.
no way.
No,
No.
stress is just bad for
What
the
do you
heart
define
regardless.
stress? Like, what do you mean by stress?
So stress is going to cause you physical effect. So if you find yourself so stressed that your brain is freezing up, that your breathing becomes labored, that your body becomes tense, that you're putting your body into staying up longer than it normally would, or that you're having to be put into physical situations and exert energy that you normally would not exert. These are all things that could lead to a deterioration and breakdown quicker than what is meant for the human body to go through. And because of your drug use, you don't have the heart of a 28-year-old. You have the heart of basically a fucked over Walter Matthau that is being regurgitated and shoved back into your body.
Very descriptive.
You're welcome. So that is just things that we want to watch for. You know, you've again,
Guessing
the
there needs no
lifestyle's
drug
catching.
use.
Yes, you fucking dumbass. It
Would that
definitely
make it
needs no
worse?
drug use.
I'm
Yes.
not saying because I want to do drugs. I'm just trying to
Yes, it
know
will
all the things.
100%
Okay.
make it worse. In fact, you got to think, because of the effects that drug use have, not only during the fact of using drugs, but when you think about you're going through withdrawals, when you're going through cravings, the stress that puts on the body, the sort of like tornado that it puts it through, that's not good as a stressor on the heart. That also is going to overwork your organs and sort of like shut you down.
Okay.
So again, these are all factors that you're going to have to watch for and minimize. Now, like I said, I can give you a metaprolol right now, which is going to help with hypertension, which is the blood pressure levels. I would like to go ahead and do that. And I can give you a warfarin, which is a blood thinner that can help the blood flow through your heart much better than what it currently is. I'm not going to go with a Lipitor yet. That's a cholesterol inhibitor, but it doesn't seem like, I mean, steak's not going to be your overkill, but it is something definitely to monitor.
Okay.
You also need to be regularly doing exercise.
I do.
What kind of exercise do you do?
Running from the police and having sex.
Okay. Well, both can be good. So it's according how vigorous you are at both. If these over there doing most of the work in both of those, then you also need to find other ways to work out your whole body.
What the?
So things like swimming, things like hiking, those are all things that could also help you. I mean, I'm looking at her stomach. She's not Pillsbury Doughboy, so it seems like she might be
What?
carrying
I'm
a lot
not.
of the weight.
What are you
if
trying
you know
to
what I'm
say?
talking
I
about.
am not Pillsbury Doughboy.
These are just things to think about.
I'm not.
But yeah,
V, am I?
let me go ahead
am
and
I
let's get this all
overweight?
cleaned off. Alrighty here. Alrighty, so got all that checked out here. How are you feeling as far as like overall, like your movement through your limbs, your arms, your legs? Do they go numb at any time? Anything like that?
No. I mean, well, there was a time I got shot in the legs a bunch. That kind of sucked, but I feel pretty okay. I think. I don't know.
So no loss of sensation, like when you're eating or when your legs are without movement for a long period of time.
Wait, sorry. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, so like no loss of sensation whenever you're just sitting.
No, unless I sit on my foot or something and it falls asleep.
Okay, well that's normal. That's just because we're placing a weight on there. Okay. All right. I am just gonna feel around the torso now. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not feeling any tenderness that would be a concern, and I'm gonna feel on your vertebrae as well and make sure that I don't feel any gaps. Okay.
What does that mean? Gaps in vertebrae.
Basically, what I'm looking for is there should be a pretty consistent run of when I'm feeling your disc and your lumbar. So if I'm starting to feel like a deterioration or breakdown, you might see me like single out with my finger there, and then I might want to do an X-ray on you as well.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me start with the torso here. Just soft, not really tender.
What do you mean soft?
All right, now let me just roll you
Why
to the
you can't?
side.
What do you
She
mean?
straight ignores him, and it's so fucking funny.
Shh. Okay, let's roll you to the side.
God, I gotta start working out.
You're gonna give the poor man a complex, Doc.
Let's just start to fill down the lumbar.
He's gonna
here.
start fucking working out like 24 hours a day.
Look, my back has bothered me for a while, like a bit, but it's not like bad. But it's probably because I lived in the woods for like 5.5 years.
Help me with what you, because that's ambiguous. What do you mean by bothers?
Like it hurts sometimes, but that's probably once again because I lived in the woods for like 5.5 years, so I didn't really sleep in like a normal
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing there, though,
thing.
is there can be a deterioration of disc. Again, it could be that it's at a spot now that it's not a concern, but it could be that as you continue with your vigorous lifestyle, that it continues to wear down.
Oh, so you mean
So
I'll
we
end up like
want to make sure
Patty?
and check it. It's possible, yes. Very possible.
That means I got a lot of years before then. It's probably fine. He's like 95
Sure.
years old.
He is 52, I believe he told me.
He's
52 or
52?
54. 52 or 54? I believe. Didn't he tell me? Or is it his 40s? No, he's 52 or 54, I believe.
But he's so old, he can't even use his phone. Really bad. He
Texts me
sends
all
me
the time.
texts.
He can use
Really?
his phone all...
Does he accidentally text you texts that he means to send to his wife?
No, he texts and calls me all the time.
Oh, well, me and V are fortunate enough to get texts that he means to send to Kat, and they are awful.
Oh, yeah. No, we talk regularly.
It's crazy. He doesn't mess up when he talks to you, just to me and V.
I mean, maybe it's because he has like you like a family like a family row, like like he's got y'all like ordered like in importance and everything.
Oh.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and you can put your shirt back on. We're gonna do a quick X-ray. I just want to get some imaging of the lumbar in our full little checkup here. Well, let's go. Why is this broken?
Oh, god damn it.
Don't worry. If you can unlock this, I will call and get that fixed.
Oh, somebody broke in here. Wasn't me?
And let's get the imaging completed. This won't take long at all. Alrighty. Now, lay perfectly still for me. I'm going to get a few images. I'm going to focus on the lumbar, but I am going to go ahead, get some of your pelvic region, your legs, your arms. Just make sure that I'm not seeing any hairline fractures that might be causing inflammation later on. It could also be cause of arthritis in the future. Alrighty. Just going to have these sending through. Just want to say, guys, I am rocking this examination in handcuffs.
You're doing
Just
so
saying.
good, Doc. So good.
Just saying. Imagine these hands free. It's crazy.
How did you end up in handcuffs anyway?
Well, it's Bryce.
Okay. Yep,
Yeah.
that's fine.
All right. There's something medical going on here.
Wow.
Guys, we got something medical going on.
You
There's
sure
so
you can
much
figure that one out, Mercy?
It's so medical. Honestly, what we have here is because of a lot of falls. Someone's not been the best on their feet. Because of a lot
Okay,
of falls,
what?
you've seen a lot of hairline fractures that has really led into inflammation setting in into the spine. I'm not seeing any deteriorated disc at the moment. However, because of just the fragments that have happened over time, you're likely going to see a disintegration. So as you start feeling pains, when it gets to a place that we're seeing disc, right now you have a couple that look like they might be like 5-10%. When that grows further, you're probably going to need a disc replacement surgery. You also have weak
That's like
hips.
what? Excuse me?
All right, let's go back to the
What the fuck
examination
do you mean I
room.
have weak hips? What does that mean?
It's medical. Come on.
What?
Means your hip game weak as fuck, dog.
It is not. It is not.
It's okay. You're a pusher, not a thruster. Come on.
What the? I don't know. Is this an examination or a roast?
Yes.
So examination over. So let's give a breakdown of what has to be looked out for. Okay. Change of diet for cholesterol. You need to be watching pain, like numbness, sharpness in the chest, pressure in the chest. You do have one valve that's working a little bit over time. Again, your plaque buildup looks to be around the 25 to 30% mark, which is not enough for us to go into a cleanup or stent. However, if you keep living a life that's going to be loaded with stress, if you find yourself in drug use, it
No
could
drugs.
definitely lead to and that's great. But if it were to happen, it could lead you down a path to where that valve has to be replaced, a stent has to be replaced, or even full cardiac arrest where there has to be a bypass. So it's not something to fuck around with. As well as your spine. You do need to be taking care of it. Falls, everything, take those seriously. Do not let those injuries just keep going and going and going because it will deteriorate to where you see spinal disintegration. And then you will have to have rods and pins in your back. So let's not do that.
Good night, Teshi. Sweet dreams.
Okay. Okay.
All
Pretty
right,
straightforward.
so I am going to have Dr. Pendragon here follow me up to the pharmacy. I'm going to tell him what we're going to be prescribing you today. We're going to get you a metoprolol, which is going to be for the hypertension. That's going to help your blood pressure. And then we are going to do a warfarin, which is going to be a blood thinner. And so that's going to help the valve not be on overtime. Would you also
Okay.
like a time release melatonin to aid with your sleep?
Yes.
Would you like to wait on that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's do this.
Should we go with you, or do you want us to wait here?
I'm not walking back here. Come.
Oh, okay.
A warfarin and a metoprolol and a time release melatonin.
Should we give him the bleeding pamphlet as well with the warfarin?
What? What?
You just need. You're gonna be a little bit more of a free bleeder.
Yeah,
So yes, you can go ahead and give him the pamphlet as well.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It means like if you have like severe cuts, and not like a paper cut. I mean, you'll see a little bit more blood normal. Let's say you're in a car accident, right?
If you get
and
shot,
you
you're gonna
sustain
bleed a
something where
lot.
there's blood loss. You're gonna bleed a lot
Oh.
more than what you typically would.
Oh, okay.
Were we thinking dosage for the warfarin low?
We're gonna do low on low on all.
How long do you want me to fill these prescriptions out for?
We're gonna do 7 days, so it'll be
7
one pill
days?
daily for 7 days.
All right.
On all.
Can I get your state ID, Ron?
13043.
Yeah, that's
Does that say Dr. Q nub variant? That is
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah. Is it crazy or is it true?
Both.
Fair enough. You have any questions or anything?
No, I don't think so. Pretty straightforward.
Fine.
Thank you for taking the time, Mercy, and I'm sorry you're in handcuffs still. Is he gonna
Oh, no
uncuff you?
worries. We shall see. I go to a therapy
even
appointment after
awake?
this. Nope.
Can you get a cop to uncuff you?
That's what I'm doing therapy with, so we shall see.
Okay. So I'm going to charge you. It comes up.
Right.
Wow, I can't spell. Please, Mercy, never look at any of the charges that I do for people.
No, I'm gonna look.
No! Ah, you can't look anyway. You're in handcuffs.
You can look later.
You're not going to remember.
Yes,
I
I
think
will.
one of these a day.
Yes, so you'll take the metoprolol and the warfarin. I usually recommend in the morning with breakfast. And you'll take the
Right.
time-release melatonin 30 minutes before bed.
Alright. Sounds good.
All right.
Easy
You
enough.
are set.
Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys.
Alrighty, y'all have a
Have a good
one.
night.
Thanks.
Right, and is this like, do I just have to take these for the week, or is this like I have to always take them?
So you're going to continue to take them. The prescription we give can have a lot more into the bottle.
Oh, okay. Alright, sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Vivian,
Hmm.
come hither. I already know what's going through your head.
What?
I saw you twitching.
It's crazy she called you the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I am hard. I am not soft.
I hope you're not hard right now.
I mean my body, like
Oh.
my belly, not my dick.
Okay.
What's going on?
With what?
You?
What about me?
Thoughts?
I have thoughts, yeah. They're in my head somewhere.
Oh my god, please don't do this.
Put me down.
Just tell
I
me.
need to get you food. I need to feed you. I need to.
We're right near the tequila lot. it's fine.
No, no. No, we have to go to Polito.
What?
Put me
Why?
down.
Right.
The person you are trying to reach is unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
back. I need to talk to you. Bye.
Who'd you call?
Don't worry about it.
If you are gonna treat me like I need to be in bubble wrap V, please don't.
What? Can you take your pills?
I'll take them after I
Don't take
eat.
the melatonin.
Said you should take them not on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
Nope. Let me
Hi.
call you back in a minute, okay?
Hello.
Hey, I need you to change your menu or add something to it for Rod to be able to eat.
What?
We just got done with a fucking with a checkup, and he needs to eat less sodium and stuff, and like everything at the tequila law is like not good for him. So I was just gonna put him on like chicken and vegetables diet with nothing bad for his cholesterol.
I mean, as long as he doesn't eat the bread. I mean, it's not sodium, but the chicken sliders should be fine for him.
It's not like deep fried, right?
No, it's grilled chicken.
Okay.
I just need to get some meat in order that. I just took a nap for a bit. Yeah, I can order some meat and make sure that that's stocked up so he can eat at the TLL. But yeah, the chicken sliders is grilled chicken, lettuce, tomato, and bun. So he should be fine.
Okay.
Unless he can't have cheese. I think there's also cheese.
I'll just throw the bun and the cheese in the trash.
Okay. All right. Well, he can have the chicken, the lettuce, and the tomato.
Okay. Good.
I can also. I mean, I've been meaning
don't
to...
stress him out, please. Don't do anything to stress him out at all, ever,
don't-
at any point in
I don't-
time. If you do drugs again, I'll kill you myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I know you're stressed. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything to stress him out. I don't try to stress him out. But I will do my best not to stress him out. If you think of anything else, I could. Can he have soda? Like, do I need to have water on the menu for him?
Can you have water? Can you have water? Can you just make
Yeah,
water on the menu? Can you just put water
yeah.
on the menu?
We'll just pour water. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, I can do that.
All right.
All right.
Good. Okay. All right.
Do you need me to get that in stock like right now, or are you guys like hungry right now?
No, we're in Polito. I'm just gonna get low sodium steak for him.
God, and the steak was already bad with sodium.
Yeah. What? The steak's good. Your opinions on things are wrong, Thea, but that's neither here nor there. We don't have to discuss that. Just. Yeah, if you can put water, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. That'd be good.
I already have packaging for water, so that's fine.
Okay. All right. Good. Good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make sure that he eats something that he's supposed to eat and not something he's not supposed to eat. So I'll. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Oh my god.
At least two people were leaking. I know because I had to patch the fucking holes. So.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, I've got food. I'm good.
I do need food
up?
though.
Oh yeah.
There'll be.
Are you guys open?
Yeah, I can help you out.
Food?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can help out.
Mara ejected me off of Chiliad.
So we definitely want chicken nuggets, right?
Do you guys have like a low sodium steak option? And also, can you get rid of the eggs?
Huh. It's a very specific request.
You also want it covered in honey?
No. No.
Oh,
Just
okay.
like super plain, almost no salt, please.
Are you sure you don't? I mean, rather than getting rid of the eggs, I could always just get rid of the yolks and do the whites only.
Is that good for cholesterol?
Yes, which I assume is what you're getting at with low sodium
Yeah.
steak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't get cholesterol problems. Real.
Yeah. Can we just do? Can we do like 2 of those if you're able to do 2 of those?
Sure, I'm sure we can do 2 of those. What would you like to drink?
I don't know. I don't know.
We'll get you a milkshake.
Is that good for cholesterol?
No. I mean, realistically, we'll probably get shot to death by cops before we die of cholesterol issues, so, you
Who has
know.
cholesterol problems?
Right.
You have high cholesterol?
Can I just get 2 black teas?
Yeah, I can do that. Let's start whipping that up in the back.
Paisley probably has high cholesterol. She only eats steak and eggs.
Oh, yeah. I fucking live off steak and eggs.
Great.
And
Valid.
milkshakes. For the steak and eggs, it was the grilled cheese and tomato soup with milkshake, which was not the best combo, to be fair.
What?
It is the best combo.
That's disgusting.
What do you mean? Wait,
No,
what?
it's like
That's
together.
vile.
It was like
That's gross.
You never eaten
No.
a grilled cheese with a tomato soup?
No. I said
No,
with
that
the
part's
milkshake
fine.
also.
The milkshake part
Oh,
is
with the
not
milkshake?
fine.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a bad combo. Let's go to the bathroom combo.
My stomach's like made of cast iron. I'm great. Unlike people who stress eat meat.
I'm gonna say something that will probably hurt your feelings.
Yeah. Fucking do
Yeah.
it, pussy. I may punch you and you may start bleeding, but do it, pussy.
Oh my god.
Every time I punch him, he just starts bleeding, like profusely.
I was gonna say maybe you should be on a diet.
Such a pussy.
All right, we've got black tea, no sugar, steak and eggs with egg whites only, no seasoning, cooked on the grill.
Yay.
Yay.
So what the fuck is going on?
Nothing.
V is overreacting a
I'm
bit.
not overreacting. Mercy said he's not allowed to fucking do things that stress him out or like eat
No,
shit that
that's
he's not
not
supposed to
she-
eat, sodium
that's
shit,
not
whatever
what-
the fuck. It's low sodium diet, cholesterol issues, whatever.
Well,
So we're
Do you want us to ocean dump her?
what?
No.
No.
We could make her
She's
feel-
handcuffed right now.
I would make
Mercy?
it extra easy.
Yeah,
for
she
her to
did the
forget.
entire exam in handcuffs because Bryce handcuffed her
Oh.
apparently after she fell down a mountain.
Wow, okay.
I have a lot of questions.
I don't.
But I don't know if I want to know the answer to them.
She also called Rod Pillsbury Doughboy, which felt
That was messed up.
really
That's messed up.
really uncalled for.
There's a lot of things that were uncalled
I think
for
there
in
was
that
I
exam.
think there was just a little bit of frustration from you ghosting her in that exam. Just
I
a
didn't-
just a tinge.
Okay.
Can't say you didn't ghost her. You did ghost her. Ghosted everybody.
Yeah. I did ghost everybody, including her. I guess that's true.
I like how I was gonna just try to have Gemma pull VP and tell Sydney she can't tell us whether or not we can or can't lose more arms. But instead, Thomas just went dad mode, and that works.
What?
One of our
You're gonna have a
prospects
rule
was
where you guys can't
trying to
lose
rest
more
her
arms?
arm, and she said that when we were trying to guilt her about it, she said, "Do you want me to become another member of the cut my arm doc club?" I tried to convince her, hey, if she did do that, she too could have one that vibrates. So, And now she says
Oh,
that there's
jeez.
apparently a limit. Oh, she's getting dramatic. Gemma's doing things now. Once when he's like pooping in the bathroom, it'll be fine. He'll never notice.
I don't care. You can eat whatever you want, V.
Nope. We're in this together.
Solidarity.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's...
I just had an idea.
What's your idea?
What You know how like we've got our Osiris group. What if we have an OMC handshake emoji RRH group chat solely because of how fucking often we all get subpoenaed
Yo.
We should.
for the purpose of tags?
And we just say things in there that are really like it just seems like we're
Really
talking in
vague.
code, but we're actually saying nothing. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Just like not anything we're actually doing, but just like
Yeah,
randomly
it's
like
the goose is at the
going
nest.
going for pickup.
Hey guys, let's go meet in that spot, and just put that in caps.
Everything's fine, Gemma.
Yep, everything's fine. I'm for sure.
Everything's awesome.
I was more
Just
talking
like
with the
Lego
weird
movie.
unsalted steak and egg whites.
Ugh.
Yeah. Maybe oatmeal? I think oatmeal would be a good shout.
Are you having problems going to the bathroom and you need to eat fiber?
No, I just did
It does
drugs
come with
nonstop
age,
for like 15 years, and my heart
Wait,
is
does that cause
a little bit
cholesterol?
messed up. No, it just damages in the
Oh,
same way.
oh.
Did you take your
Okay.
meds?
Yeah.
How old are you,
Gemma,
Rob?
why are you standing ominously behind?
I mean, just in case he. You're making it sound like he's gonna die. So
I
as a
know,
medical
I'm not
professional,
gonna
you're be on
die.
this
I'm
side.
not making it sound like anything.
He's very good at medical.
I'm gonna go stand outside.
Oh my word, community howling at the moon night. Balters the MC.
That's funny.
I can honestly just imagine like all of Toledo on top of Chiliad just howling at a moon night. Mara, you are giving like big account vibes right now. I just need a black mask.
Oh, that's my assailant over there.
Oh my word.
Hey, let's talk.
Shit.
But when?
It's Polito. It do be Polito.
I'm come.
You don't usually say that out in public.
I want you to tell me what is going on in your head right now.
Nothing.
V.
Head empty.
Let me guess. Oh my god, I'm the reason this has happened. I've stressed him out too much. I'm the reason I've caused all this damage.
No.
No? Okay, then what's going on?
No, I'm well aware that your body is the way that it is because of your drug use. I'm not stupid.
You've been on the phone a lot. You are eating the same diet as me, which she didn't say I can't have any sodium or cholesterol ever. She just said to reduce it.
Yeah, so I'm reducing it.
I don't want to be treated diet whatever, but like with everything else, please don't treat me differently. Like I'm a time bomb or something.
I don't know how not to.
What
Kind
do
of
you
are
mean?
like a time bomb.
I'm not a time bomb.
You
I'm not gonna
literally
blow
are.
up.
Your heart will. I'm not gonna contribute to your death. I refuse.
What do you? I am going to be more stressed out if people are hiding things from me and not telling me things because they're worried it will stress me out. That is going to stress me out more.
It's not just that. You have to be on these meds, which means like you getting shot is less than ideal because you could die. So I probably will not be taking you with me when I do shit anymore either.
What?
I am not going to contribute to you dying. I'm not going to. I refuse.
I just won't take the blood thinners.
No.
I'm not gonna die from losing blood. You're saying you don't want me to do crime anymore?
I don't know. I'm not your boss. You can do whatever you want.
I am so confused. If that's the case, I'll just have them cut me open and put a new one in right now so I could just recover and be fine.
That's stupid.
So is not doing anything with me anymore because you're worried I'm gonna get hurt.
Am I not allowed to worry? Like, you would do the same
You're
shit.
allowed-
You would literally do the same shit.
I wouldn't not do shit with you. Would I be worried? Yeah. I mean,
He didn't even let me walk places when I got surgery.
the doctor told you not to walk places.
And the doctor told you to take your meds. And not be
I did
stressed.
take my meds.
And not eat sodium.
Said to
And
read-
our
She
entire
said
life
to watch
is
out
stress.
for it. She said to watch out for it. She didn't say this was like an immediate thing.
You're right.
I'm not saying, look,
No, it's cool. You're right. I'm not
what-
worried about it anymore.
what do you, oh my God, V, please, for the love of fucking God.
I'm not worried
What-
about
what
it
is-
anymore. It's fine. It's not an immediate
What-
problem, so I shouldn't worry about it. So I'm not
That's,
going to.
oh my God, how is it, you wanted me to go to the doctor, you wanted me to get checked out, and now, like, what the fuck is happening?
What do you mean?
I understand that I have to be more careful with things and do other things, and I'm not saying you shouldn't worry. Obviously, if the positions were flipped, I would be worrying. But if you were in my position, you wouldn't also want everybody to treat you differently or not tell you things or act way differently around you because it would stress you out.
People do that to me already, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Well, I don't do that to you.
Okay? What have I done that's like fucking horrible? I haven't done anything. I called Thea to have her
I-
fucking change her menu.
I know you haven't done anything. I'm not saying you did do anything.
Look, it's your life, so whatever you want to happen is what will happen.
No, it's our life.
No, it's yours.
No, it's ours.
No, it's all good.
Well, I don't.
We don't have to talk about it anymore. I won't do any of that stuff. Everything's fine. We'll just
What,
continue.
what do you
as
mean you
normal.
won't do any of that stuff?
I'm not gonna like hover over you and mom you and shit and be annoying about it. I'll just. Leave
I
you to
don't
your
mind.
devices.
I don't mind. Look, I don't mind making sure I'm eating correctly and things like that. I would do the same exact thing for you. I don't want you to be worried about like telling me things or something because you think my heart is gonna explode.
Don't worry, I'll still tell you everything.
Okay.
Any other concerns?
Nope.
Right. That was a wicked drift. Holy shit. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
I love awkward after fight car rides. They're so fucking funny to me. I don't know why. It's just so fucking uncomfortable. It's one of my favorite things. You can just cut the fucking tension with a knife, bro. It's so funny. And she's smoking again.
We go to the hill.
Wade wanted to be in Polito, bro. We left him there for the checkup, and I don't know where he is. Too lazy to check. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Chilling?
Driving around.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh. Whoa, this is cool. Blacked
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Looks nice.
Yeah, I missed the pinstripes, but I'm just waiting.
Just waiting.
Yep.
Okay, well, I gotta go take care of some stuff, JJ.
You have fun, okay? You too?
Okay.
wicked. What?
Nothing. I fucked up what I wanted to do.
Hey.
Stop.
You're smoking already?
Yep.
Why?
Is this the only time I can smoke?
What do you mean?
I was driving before?
Did you just buy that pack?
Yeah.
So you're stressed out.
No.
Really?
No. Just really love cigarettes so much.
Look, I want to apologize.
For what? You didn't do anything wrong?
Well, in the diner, I said you were overreacting. I shouldn't have said that because you aren't.
Sure I am.
No, you're not. Look, when Mercy told me the thing about being stressed out, my biggest worry when she said that was that you were gonna think that like 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 you wouldn't want to tell me things or do things with me or anything because you were gonna stress me out, and then I was worrying that you were going to just like think that like everything is like bad now and like I can't do things anymore and that it was gonna be bad, and that's kind of all I was thinking about the whole time we were in there. I feel like you and I are in a really good place, and I don't want like our dynamic and our relationship and the way it's going to change because of this.
Nothing's gonna change. It's fine.
Can you please actually just tell me what's on your mind?
I don't. There's nothing to tell. I already said what was on my mind. I don't know. The life that we live and stuff is like your heart going out on you is an inevitable probability. You probably are gonna end up like Patty if you even make it to 50, and I don't know.
The thing with my back is it could just not get worse. There's just a possibility it might get worse. My heart, yeah, I mean, at some point, regardless of if it's when we are doing all this shit or later, yeah, it probably will need to be addressed eventually. But I mean, Patty is fine. He's just in recovery from his surgery, but his surgery went fine, and he's gonna be better than he was before when he's fully recovered.
I don't remember to do that before he thinks that I'm not thinking about it. There's nothing to worry about. I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to remind you about your meds, and if I'm the one feeding you, make sure that you eat what you're supposed to. Otherwise, we can do whatever.
Can you like just tell me like everything that's going through your head right now? Because I know there's like things you aren't saying.
They're not important.
They are important.
No, they're irrelevant thoughts that
They're
are
not
irrational and
irrelevant.
stupid.
Okay, well, remember when I told you that and then you told me to tell you?
The moment Mercy said that you had to not be stressed out, all I could think about was your entire life with me so far is just pure stress, and that's probably not going to change anytime soon. So I had a couple thoughts that ran through my mind, which were to leave you, which probably wouldn't help, and to like remove you from my gang, which also wouldn't help because you'd inevitably just join another one and still be doing the same shit. So I'm just here. I just work here, and I don't even like it.
I've also had some of the happiest and least stressful times of my life with you.
Which is more?
What do you mean?
The stressful or terrible parts or the good parts? Which is more?
The good parts. Look, the only times I've been, I would say, like, really stressed out is when you were kidnapped, obviously, but that makes sense. And when you did that thing where you forgot things. Or you block things. Those are the only times, like, yeah, there's times where I've been, like, I would say worried. I wouldn't go as far as to say I was, like, genuinely stressed out. Like, even when we are in high stress situations sometimes, or just in general, like, situations that are stressful, when if I was by myself, I would probably be way more stressed out. I'm a lot less stressed out when I'm with you. You kind of keep me, like, level. How many people have I shot with you? I think just one, Jeffy, right? When you were kidnapped, I shot a lot of people. Point is, just because there are things that happen with the group, that is stressful. I feel a lot better, and it's not as bad because you're there. I'm not gonna lie, when she said the thing about stress, I thought you were going to think or spiral and think that you should leave me. And that freaked me out.
I mean, I did momentarily have that thought. And then I realized I was probably just gonna do the opposite of what I wanted it to. I just, it like really hit me that the life that we live is a short one. And it's short for normal people too, but the life that we specifically are living is very short.
Sometimes, not always.
I don't know if I can, like, I had so many different versions of you dying in my head while we were in the hospital. Like you getting shot, the cops doing something stupid, you not getting treated in time, and because you're on blood thinners, you just bleed out and fucking die. Or you getting really stressed out and your heart giving up on you and you ending up basically like fucking Sean in the hospital.
I mean, I'm planning on, if I need surgery of some sort, to have it be one that's planned and not an emergency one.
I'm also a little confused if we're supposed to have more sex or less sex, and I don't know what I'm meant to do about that. Am I supposed to have sex with you or not have sex with you? Are you supposed to do the work or am I supposed to do the work?
I mean, I'll do the work. I like doing the work. Are you texting Mercy and asking her?
No.
Oh.
Sorry, Thomas is texting. I updated Patty so that he doesn't think that I don't care about him.
I don't think I actually have weak hips. My hips feel fine.
You don't
That's
have
that
weak
was the
hips.
one thing
I
that confused
genuinely
me.
think that she, I genuinely
I
think,
think
that,
she was
that
just
her
saying
issues
it.
with you from the past were slightly bleeding into her treatment, but I think that she was still treating you normal, just had some snide remarks. Your hips are great, sweetie. You thrust so good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Why didn't you say that in there? That would have been awkward, I guess.
I'm not saying that in front of Mercy. That's weird. It's the same reason I won't get therapy from her, even though I'm sure she'd do a good job. So do you not want me to call her ever again for you, or what's the vibe?
Well, as much as she does just roast me the whole time, she does do good medical work, so. Of the doctors that are around, her and Q are probably the ones I would trust to, you know, if I had to get surgery to do it. And that one you said, fuck, what was her name?
Aria.
Aria, yeah. And so yeah, for medical things you can still call Mercy. She's very good at what she does, but yeah, she definitely was throwing some soft jabs in there. She also
wasn't like wrong about the tattoo thing. I still think you're sexy, but it does look like a pen exploded all over you.
Yeah, I know.
Like you have pen splooge all over your chest and your back. So
Okay.
I still think you're hot. I still fuck you, so I have no problem with it. It's just, you know, she wasn't wrong.
Eventually talk to Jane and get some of them lasered off. That'll probably hurt like a bitch. There's so many.
Yeah. Look, I'm not gonna pretend like everything's all good, and I'm not gonna overthink every single thing that we do, because I am. Anytime you get hurt, I'm probably gonna be freaking out in the back of my head, and that's not gonna go away, and I'm sorry ahead of time for that. But I will do my best to simmer it so it's not overwhelming.
Look, you wanted me to go and get a checkup so that we could prevent something unexpected from happening.
And I can't prevent it. Because if I tell you not to do crime, you're going to want to do it anyway. And I'm not going to tell you to do that.
But the blood thinners that I'm on right now are like the lowest dose possible.
I mean, that doesn't really change the fact that they're blood thinners. If the cops do some stupid fucked shit like they did with what happened to the Marabuntas or whatever, even just a general situation like that, where you're
I'm
just
not dying
left
to a propane
bleeding
tank.
out. No, but if you're just left on the ground, untreated, with wounds everywhere, you could die because of the blood thinners. I'm not wrong. I'm not stupid for thinking that.
No, you're not wrong, but I could also, like, the same thing could happen if I walk across the street and get hit by a car and nobody's there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was trying
that
to
could
go
also
the speed
happen to
limit all the way
you.
up to Toledo.
Okay, V, please. If I am not going to die if you eject me out of the car.
You don't know that. You're not psychic. You can't know that.
I have been unloaded on and looked like Swiss cheese before and I didn't die. I've ejected out of a car probably at this point close to 1,000 times. is still alive.
On that same general note, if you ever, and I mean, I'm not even kidding when I say ever, if you ever jump out of the car again, I will put a bullet in you myself. Okay?
What if it's actually an accident, though?
If it's an accident, it's an accident. But if you opt to do it because you don't like something that I said, I'll fucking kill you. I'll just do it myself because it will be less stressful for me. Sorry. I also may have told Thea that if she stresses you out, I'm gonna kill her myself too.
Her existence is just...
Don't say that because I'll end it.
No,
Don't
okay,
say that.
no.
Don't even joke.
Don't hurt Thea. You've told me not to fucking do anything to Thea when I've been...
It doesn't mean
like,
shit. I choose you over everybody and you know it, so don't
I
fucking
choose
joke
you
about
over
that.
everybody too. See, regardless of if we were not doing crime or doing crime, there's gonna be things that are stressful that happen. That's just how the city is. The shit's gonna come up that's gonna be stressful. For me, and I'm pretty sure it's the same for you, like for me, you make the stress manageable and not as bad. I'm pretty sure I'm kind of the same for you. So I'm gang shit in general, since I've already experienced like 99.9% of situations that come up in groups. I don't really get that stressed out about it because I kind of know how it's going to go before it, once it starts happening, I know what to expect. Doesn't really stress me out that much. I will change my diet every once in a while, though. I would like to have a meal that isn't bland, please.
I looked up on my phone what I can do to season stuff so it's not boring. I'm gonna buy like a special seasoning thing that's just not a lot of salt but is flavor. You know, it's got like good
Okay.
shit in it, and it's
We're
not
still eating
like
spaghetti.
gross shit. Well, yeah, but like once a week, once a year.
Once a week, once a year.
I don't know. Once is something, but not once a day. A long period in between, because you're gonna be eating a lot of chicken, and by you I mean we, because whatever you
I've already
eat, I'm
done
eating.
that
Because
arc.
this is just fucking.
Okay,
Yeah, but it's
you,
not fucking
I'm
boring.
gonna
It's
tell you
just,
this
like,
right now.
boring chicken.
You don't have to eat the same thing as me all the time. I
But I
very
want
much
to.
appreciate. Okay, well, okay, if you want to, you can. But if you really want to eat something else, like, I'm not gonna be upset or jealous or anything or resentful because you want to eat something else. I promise.
Noted.
I might ask for a tiny bite, but that's about it. Like, she just said that, like, from what I understand, and I can call her and get more clarification, she said it was, like, at the point where it's not bad, it just needs to be monitored. Like, she said she didn't even, like, she wasn't even at the point of where she wanted to, like, put a scope in my mouth or anything and look at it. So, honestly, I was very nervous and expecting a lot worse when I went in because I think I might be a genetic god. If with what I have snorted, there were days where I would snort a half a brick of coke by myself. My heart is a goddamn trooper, I guess. I was so worried it was going to be way worse. And then I was afraid I was going to be frail, and then you were going to leave me because I was a shell of what I once was, and then I was going to be sad, and I was going to die like Padme did in the Star Wars movie from a broken heart. It was going to be tragic.
Look, even though the thought of leaving you briefly hit my mind, it wasn't like because you were gonna be frail. It was just because I thought it would minimize you dying. And it was very brief, so I didn't even put it in my notes of things I needed to do.
I mean, you're what keeps me living.
That's very sweet of you to say, but I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure that's your heart.
What I mean to say is that if I didn't meet you, I probably would still be doing a lot of drugs, and I probably definitely wouldn't have gotten a checkup. Not even probably, and things definitely would be a lot worse. So yeah, you are the reason I'm living in a lot of ways. Not to mention I was kind of just a husk for a very long time. So I guess metaphorically also that's true.
Sorry for freaking out.
I knew you were not okay because if the situation was flipped, I probably would have some of the same thoughts going through my head. I'd be like, oh my God, I stress V out a lot. I'm gonna make her die. And then I would be really sad, and then it'd probably be really overprotective and be like, you can't do crime, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. I don't want you to die. And then yeah, I mean, look, I get it. I will say this, I will do my best to be more careful when it comes to doing things. But I'm not like I will be more cautious. I'm not Sean, and I'm not even saying that to insult Sean.
He is a fragile little guy, to be fair.
And I was worried I was gonna get the Sean treatment, and if I started getting the Sean treatment like fully, I probably would have ended up just shooting an innocent person that said hi to me.
Well, I'm not gonna treat you like Sean because you're not the same.
Thank God. Can't have two Seans.
It's good to know that making you crash out just consists of me treating you like Sean. Cool.
Wait, what'd you say?
Nothing.
Wait,
I love
crash.
you.
Wait, you say you're gonna make me crash out?
No, I said it's good to know that you crashing out just requires me to treat you like Sean.
I didn't crash out, did I?
No, but you shooting a random person would be like a small
Oh.
crash out at least.
No, it would be more like just everybody treating me like that. Like I would lose it. I don't want you to be worried all the time. I'm gonna talk to Mercy if there's like a alternative to blood thinners that could do the same thing. and I'm gonna ask her like how much like with the dosage I'm on it like increases bleeding and stuff just to get more clarification.
Do you think?
Like I'm planning. Sorry, what?
Do you think I'm a bad wife if I'm not stopping you from everything that I know is bad for you?
Do you think I'm a bad husband when I don't stop you from everything that I know is bad for you? If we stopped each other from, I mean, look, if I stop me from doing drugs, stop me from doing something really fucking stupid, stop me from all that, but like, I guess I don't know in your head what is like, like what is something I shouldn't do.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Well, I know the life that we lead is not optimal for you, like your health. You know, it's not at
I
all.
don't think it's
And there's
optimal
no
for your
way.
health either.
Well, but this is the life that I live.
Okay,
I
well,
don't have
isn't
our
the same for
problems.
me?
I don't have issues. I mean, I have issues, but I don't have issues. You're gonna have heart issues, and your heart's gonna explode, and that's like
It's okay.
It's gonna
Okay.
happen.
Okay.
It
My
is.
heart is
It's
not
gonna
gonna
happen.
explode.
And it's probably
I'm
gonna be
going
over
to
something
get
that I do to
surgery.
stress you out.
No, probably not.
That's cute. You said that so soft. Aw. You don't believe it either.
I don't know. I don't know why you think that you are like the primary source of stress that I have.
The things that I do stress you the fuck out. You know that's true.
Yeah, sometimes, but the things that the Thea does stresses me out. The things that Sean does do not kill these people. The things that Patty does stresses me out. The things that everybody around me does stresses me out sometimes.
not kill these
just like it does for you.
That's crazy you put that in the middle of that. I wasn't gonna kill them.
Well, I just remembered what you said earlier. So, wanted to put a disclaimer in there.
They're all going on a list.
No list.
I just want you alive.
I'm not planning on dying, and I will say, if I have any chest pain or anything,
We're going to the hospital.
yeah, and I will get a surgery, and then I will do nothing bad while I'm recovering, and then I'll be good as new. The way I see it is like, yeah, eventually at some point I'll need surgery. My plan though is to play on the safe side when it comes to like if I feel like, you know, something's happening, and just go and, you know, schedule the surgery and get it done. Not get to the point where I'm having a heart attack. She said that, I believe, if I'm not correct, she said like stressful situations will like make it worse or exacerbate it like to a certain extent, but like she didn't say stressful situations are going to make your heart explode and you're going to die.
Your heart's gonna explode and it's gonna come out your ass. And that's just a fact.
Well, I'm gonna shit out my heart?
That's just how hearts work. That's what I heard her say.
I think I would have a
That's just
different
true.
medical issue if my heart came out my ass. My heart was connected to my colon. That would be a whole other problem. Look, I love you, V, and I'm going to make sure that I'm safe, and I'm going to talk to Mercy about blood thinners and things that I can do, or things I could have on me, or things that it can be set up for, if something does happen, that there will be, either I can have something on me that can stop bleeding, or something else where, uh, you know, be able to stop the bleeding quicker. I'm not trying to cause you more stress either. And I was also worried that you were going to overthink every situation we're in and everything. Look, if I fall on the ground, I'll be fine. Uh, my back really doesn't hurt that often. She just asked if there was any pain, and I said yeah, sometimes, but I also literally was living in the woods for a long time, and I didn't have a tent or anything. I just slept very uncomfortable places. It was not a good time. And even if I needed or do need eventually heart surgery, back surgery, whatever, uh, I'm gonna wake up afterwards and I'm gonna get better. And, you know, you might have to help me out a bit for a little while, but I'll be fine.
Okay.
Guy, I love you and thank you for finding foods that I can eat and stuff.
I just want to make sure that you're okay. I even had Thea put water on the menu at the tequila, so you're not having too much soda. Which you can have sometimes. Everything at the tequila is like grease and fucking
All cheese
shit.
and
It's
grease.
all
Yeah.
so bad. And
Fried.
she has a chicken burger thing, so I'm just gonna grill the chicken up for you and then give you some vegetables and then water. Because I don't want you to die, please.
Is this my bulking season? I start going to the
guess so,
gym.
but honestly,
start packing on
everything that
mass.
Mercy said was wrong. I think you're handsome and you're buff and you're hot, and I love you. You're not the Pillsbury Doughboy.
It was crazy.
She really just
Roasted me the whole time.
She just fucking roasted you so hard. I was not laughing. It was not funny.
That's why you were so silent?
Time. I was
Why you were
worried
so
the whole
silent?
time, but now that I'm thinking back on it, it was funny.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you were very silent throughout the whole thing.
I was
uncharacteristically, uncharacteristically silent.
What do you mean? I was
like
very
you were as silent as
focused.
when I eject out of the car and you don't say anything for 2 minutes while the car doesn't move.
I don't know what you're accusing me of, Rod.
You know exactly what I'm accusing you
I
of.
love you, and I was just worried for you. That's why I was silent.
You could love me and also be laughing your ass off, okay?
I wouldn't do that. I would never do that.
Of course not.
To you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Look, I promise you, if I notice anything, I will tell you and we will handle it, okay? I promise.
No lying.
Same goes for you, no lying.
Because guess what happens
If you're worried,
if you die? Guess what happens?
you die.
Then I find that one guy. I make a
Oh.
deal with him. I get you revived, and I
That
fucking
guy's not
kill you.
here.
I'll find him. I'll find him, and I'll bring him here, and I'll figure it out. And then I'll make a deal with the devil too. I'll just start fucking practicing all kinds of
Gonna make a
different
deal with Deval?
religions. Yep. I'll practice every religion until one of them brings you back, so I can kill you myself.
You would kill me if you brought me back?
Yeah. If you die
Why
because
would you kill me?
didn't tell me,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. The same goes for you. I need you to tell me if you're like very worried about something, like more than normal when it comes to me or anything like that. I need you to tell me.
I will tell you.
And also, you don't need the cigarettes. You don't need to be insanely stressed out. Look, before I met you, if I had a checkup and I had that info and then something was wrong with me, I probably wouldn't say anything and I would just fall over at one point. But I have you who I really don't want to lose. So I'm not gonna hide anything from you, and I'm going to tell you if something isn't right with me.
All right. I'm gonna hold you to that.
I'm gonna hold you against the wall and never mind.
Right?
Sorry. The sun making,
The sun.
the angle of the sun here, you look really really good.
Yeah. Okay.
But I want you to not change the way you like tell me things or think that if you tell me something, I'm gonna get stressed out and my heart's gonna explode. That is not what's gonna happen.
Good, because I only just started reaching a point where I'm like totally okay with telling you how I'm feeling and thinking about things, and that would really suck if I had to go back. And not do it again.
One of my biggest my two biggest worries when she said the thing about stress is that one, you were gonna freak out and leave me and then I would die, or two, you would try to like quote unquote reduce my stress by not telling me anything anymore.
It's very dramatic of you if I leave you for you to just fucking die. It's very
Well, it's dramatic to leave.
Okay. Fair point. Yours is more dramatic though.
Yeah. Then Sean would die and you would die, so
Everyone
it is
would
pretty
die.
dramatic.
Yeah.
Very dramatic.
Yeah. And what if Sean has blood packs that we don't even know about? You kill him, and then it
And
just
then the whole
and
city
it's just
dies?
a ripple effect. The whole entire city just crumples to the ground. Except
Well-
like Bean, because he's like a cockroach.
Probably has a blood actually no, the beans probably die all the time. They're like the Dans, but less
Cool.
Actually, I don't know. I don't think the Dans are cool either, so I don't know.
They're probably on the same level.
Yeah.
You know, I had to take Sean to like over by the bean machine for a key the other day. And all the beans were standing up front, and they all like stopped what they were talking about, just stared. I was just like, this is so weird and uncomfortable for me.
No. Yeah, fuck them. Probably just worried you're gonna kill them.
I wish I had a Molotov. I could have gotten all of them at once.
Made some
Tight little circle.
burnt beans.
Burnt beans.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. Now that we've talked, what do you want to do?
No. What do you want to do?
You.
Me? Really?
Yep.
Oh hell yeah.
What else are you feeling like anything today?
Am I feeling like anything? What do you mean?
Do you want to like go do crime? Do you want to go to bed? Do you want to talk to Gemma? Do you want to talk to anybody?
Do you want to talk to Gemma?
I don't know. I feel bad. I feel like I was a little bit freaking out. I feel bad.
Yeah, I tried to talk to you outside the hospital, and you just told me to put you down.
Well, I forgot why. I told you to put me down. I don't
Because
know.
you wanted to go to Polito to get food.
Yeah, maybe.
You kept looking at your phone, and I was worried you were texting everybody saying, "Don't stress out Rod. Don't say anything to him."
Oh. No, I wasn't. I was writing notes and then trying to decide who to call about food stuff, and then trying to decide if I should kick you out of the gang.
That is a little bit extreme.
I mean, if I kicked you out, you'd probably just join OMC. So like, I'm not really solving anything, am I?
It means I'm basically joining RRH again. Loophole. Loophole.
Damn it. Is it really a loophole?
Yeah, RRHX OMC.
If you're just being a little brat.
That would mean. Wait, how would I be being a
Go to war
brat?
with Gemma instead. I'll just go to war because she.
I'm not waking up for that. I'm not waking up for that. I'm staying
You're not
neutral.
wait-
I ain't
oh,
getting
you're
in.
staying neutral, huh?
I ain't. I'm not getting involved in
You
it.
don't want
You
to
getting in a
Romeo
war
and
with
Juliet
Gemma.
the shit.
Wait, we both die in it?
Yeah,
Who kills us?
Gemma.
Why would I want that? Why would I want Gemma to be the one that Romeo and Juliet's us?
Well, she'd probably just shoot me and you'd die just because of our pact, you know.
Gemma doesn't shoot people
She would.
normally.
She'd probably
No,
just turn
she
me
would.
into a chicken nugget. What happens if I get turned into a chicken nugget and then I'm a vegetable? Are you also a chicken nugget and a vegetable? Or is it just death?
That would be like saying if I have heart problems, you have heart problems. So no, I don't think so.
I do have heart problems. I swear to God, sometimes the shit you guys do really makes me feel like I'm about to have a heart attack.
Relatable. Wait, the shit you guys do. Why are you lumping me in there? What did I do?
You know what you've done.
Hey, what have I done?
Piss me off.
I
Ever
pissed
since
you
the
off.
day we freaking met, I've wanted to both slap you and kiss you. You know what you've done.
That doesn't sound. Why would that give you a heart attack?
You know what you've done.
That sounds like a good heart attack, not like a bad one.
There's no such thing as a good heart attack, you idiot.
Well, there's. I would say a good one is one that doesn't kill you. Well, that just sounds like you got nervous, not that you're having a heart attack.
Feels the same to me, but I don't know what a heart attack feels like
And neither do I. I haven't had one.
yet.
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 I don't think I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm not gonna obviously say it won't happen, but like. Not really.
You will, and I'll feel the grief, and I know I will, and I'm waiting for it.
You'll, why are you saying it like you'll feel the grief?
Because I'm gonna be
Why are
grieving
you phrasing
your
it like
heart,
that?
asshole.
Oh.
What?
To be grieving your heart, asshole, is crazy.
You want to see what Gemma's doing?
Sure.
We also, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna have you drop your meds off at the house. I'm just gonna make sure you take them every day.
Alright. Why didn't you get anything for sleep while we were there?
I don't even.
Vivian?
That's crazy using my full name. Holy.
Why are you lying?
I sleep fine. Sometimes.
At least 70% of days you say you slept 2 to 3 hours.
I fucking. That's crazy.
Am I wrong? So
Well,
what's
I'm not the
crazy
one
about
with
it?
heart issues, so.
Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Really?
Am I wrong? I mean, you're the one who just got the checkup and it wasn't so good.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Wow, we just almost died. What was that? Did you call Gemma, by the way? Did she answer?
Wait, when?
Just now. Did you call her?
No.
That's a nice ride.
You didn't say to.
I thought I said, hey, call her, and then you just didn't.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I was. Sorry. Where do you want me to put them?
Just put him in the locked chest.